This picture was taken on the 11th. This was Nancy Pelosi trying to address why the security was not ever accepted at the Capitol before and during the insurrection, the deadly attack on the Capitol, the reminder that 9/11 can happen anytime, any place. So there she is trying to explain that that's a reality. And now the House GOP says, you're going to have a full-on explanation for why you didn't accept security, why the D.C. police did not accept the National Guard, why Muriel Bowser, the mayor of D.C., said stand down, why the House, both Republicans and Democrats, seemingly knew this was coming, and some claim to have orchestrated it themselves. So that was a demand made just the other day. House GOP says, we want to know, we want answers. How do we flip that? How do we make it look like we have a counter? Well, Twitter found a way. Here's how they're doing it. Nancy Pelosi has now announced, you know what? We're going to have a 9/11 style commission, an independent body that's going to judge what exactly happened on the Capitol that day. So they're going to whitewash and rewrite history, knowing now what we all know about the Capitol siege, knowing the planning, knowing that McConnell seemingly knew that it was coming, that Pence seemingly knew that it was coming. It's very strange, but never mind all of those things we already know and what they've proven in the impeachment trial, sham farce that it was, but it still sham-wowed us all with the evidence that we did get to see, both the fake stuff from the left and the real stuff from the defense team. Thank you again to Mike Vanderveen. So now we're going to see all of that go away with an independent 9/11 style commission. Well, thank God for Nancy Piss Pants Pelosi, because that's her plan. She says, we're going to make sure that we have an open and honest report on what happened that day without any propaganda being spread. So that's coming to you from the New York Post. But is it? No. This is just the U.S. news. This is Twitter wants you to know this. The actual photo is taken from the story that is the actual story. The GOP wants to know why security was not brought in, so she has to answer for it. It says, from Washington, House Republicans are demanding answers from Nancy Pelosi on security decisions made in the lead up to the January 6th Capitol riot and what involvement her office had. Interesting, we a couple weeks ago would never have suspected Nancy Pelosi's office had something to do with it in terms of making security stand down or knowing that they were coming in the first place. Kind of strange. They said in a Monday letter, in a letter written Monday, top-ranking House Republicans, including Judiciary Committee ranking member Jim Jordan and Intelligence Committee ranking member Devin Nunes, also accused Pelosi of blocking the requests for information on security failures. So they said, as you're aware, the Speaker of the House is not only the leader of the majority party, but also has enormous institutional responsibilities. The Speaker is responsible for all operational decisions made within the House. So if the House is turning down security, saying no to the National Guard, stand down, that affects them. And if they are leaving, and they're leaving people like Jim Jordan and Devin Nunes as sitting ducks, maybe that was their attempt. Because McConnell wasn't in the House, Pence wasn't there. It's just very interesting. So think of all of that when you see that Nancy Pelosi is now going to launch a 9/11 style investigation. Notice that they couldn't impeach Donald Trump and label him with the 14th Amendment an inciter of insurrection. So now they're going to go bigger. They're going to say he's a terror leader because he's a domestic terrorist organization leader, that the MAGA movement will become that. Just watch. This will happen. Mark my words. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Like this video, share this video, subscribe to the channel with your notification bell on, hit support, hit subscribe, and do everything else that you can do to keep America afloat.